Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my week so far. So that's my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I hope you guys have all had a great week so far. On my Monday I didn't have work till 6, so that meant I got the daytime to just relax, meaning I was able to have a nice lie-in. I got up, got a shower and changed, had some breakfast, watched a bit of TV, posted some TikToks and drafted some, and one of the TikToks that I posted has got a load of likes and watches, which is awesome. So chuffed about that. My dad was sorting stuff on the house. My mum got up and we watched a bit of TV. My younger sister was still away, and older sister was at hers. Older brother was on his Xbox, and younger brother was at work. My older brother and sister on half time because they teach, and school's on half time at the moment. So yeah, they've had the week off. Lucky things, wish I had the week off. And then I was just listening to a bit of music, doing a bit of drawing, a bit of colouring, a little bit of writing, had some lunch, and then I went off on a walk. Managed to fall over and cut my knee. I'm just super clumsy. It was bound to happen, and I haven't fallen over in ages, so that was a bit annoying. And I was able to get one flash that I'm going to show you guys now. Love it, love roses, and yeah, I think they're roses because lovely pretty red flowers. Either way, I was really chuffed with that little photo that I managed to get. I then went up to my favourite little coffee place, and the owner kindly gave me a plaster for my knee, and while there I had a Turkish Delight hot chocolate, which was so good, and then also had a cinnamon chocolate swirl kind of thing, which is really nice, and I want to show you guys a photo of that now. Love it there, it's so great in there. After that, I then went and had a look on the charity shops, which is where I found this lovely striped jumper. Love it, black and white stripes are slimming, and yeah, I just absolutely love this jumper. I love charity shop clothes finds. I'm always finding so many great pieces of clothing in the charity shops, which would normally be quite expensive, but they're not that expensive, which is good. Then I went off into my workplace where my younger sister was back from being away and on her evening shift. Went in about 4ish, and I was just chatting with her, showed her the new jumper. I then got home and I was just watching the Aussie soaps, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring, a little bit of writing, wrote a bit of my journal, and then I got myself ready for work. Got dropped up for my 6 o'clock till close shift, and it was me and my younger sister on close, which was our first close together, and we didn't kill each other. We're actually working really well together, which is awesome. I thought living with her and working with her was going to be a little bit tough, but it's been really good, lots of fun, and yeah, we absolutely smashed it. And we had a group of 8 people come in, 4 of them who were, I can't count, 4 of them who were gluten-free, so yeah, that was very stressful. I did all the drink orders, I did all the drinks, all the food, and I didn't mess up anything. I made sure to check with the chef, make sure the chef knew that which ones are gluten-free and stuff, and I was just so relieved once all the food was out and it was all done. I was just like, I do not need anyone having a allergic reaction, and yeah, it was really good. And yeah, it was quite a quiet evening for a Monday night, and considering it's half term, I thought it was going to be full to the rafters, but it was really quiet. And once me and my younger sister had finished, closed up, my older brother picked me and my younger sister up, and we got back. And then for tea I had some spaghetti bolognese that I'm going to show you guys a photo of now. Love a bit of spaghetti with lots of Parmesan cheese. I then got changed into my PJs. I then watched the UK soaps, finished writing my journal for the day, put that away, and then on my Tuesday I got up, I was off work, and I had some breakfast, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in, and watched the Gremlins movie, the first one, and me and my older brother watched that. My dad even joined us and watched it once he got back from work. He then went to bed, Mum then got up, and I tidied the kitchen, and then was just watching some TikToks and vlogs, doing a bit of writing, reading a bit of To All the Boys I Loved Before too. And then I got myself ready, and once the rain had stopped and the sun came out, I went off for a walk, got 2 selfies, one with a lovely blue sky behind me and some clouds, which looked very lovely, and another of these really cool green patterned like leaves, wearing my new jumper, showing that off. Love this jumper so much, it is so good, such a good find. I then made my way up to the high street, had like one of the chai shops, and I got some flower shop photography that I'm going to show you guys now. The one at the end where you have the 2 flowers, the 2 same flowers, is probably my favourite flower snap of 2022 so far. I just love it. It was such a great capture. I literally saw it and I was like, caught it, and I had a chat with the flower shopkeeper. Always have lovely chats with them there. And then I was going to go to Coffee One, but it was absolutely whammed in there. I was like, I'm not going to be going in there, so I went off and got myself a Greggs. I then got back and I had a cheese onion pasty and a custard slice, and I got an apple juice from there, and I'm going to show you guys that now. It was so good. I love a custard slice. Then I watched the Aussie soaps, wrote a bit of my journal. My mum went down to my grandma and grandpa's house, and I was going to be going with them, but me and my older sister and brother were going for a walk at 2:30, so I couldn't go, and I didn't know that my cousin and aunt and uncle from near London had come down for a little spontaneous on the way back from being somewhere trip to my grandpa's house. So if I had gone, I'd have got to see them, and we haven't seen them in ages, so I was a bit gutted that I'd passed up going down there when I normally always go down there. But it was good because I went on a walk with my older brother and sister, which was very nice, and my dad had gone off to the shops, and while we were waiting for my older sister to arrive, me and my older brother were watching a bit of third Jurassic Park film, and then my older sister arrived and I got my wellies on and we went off on a walk, got hot chocolates, and this time I didn't drop my hot chocolate, which was what happened last time, so I made sure to literally neck mine so that I made sure I didn't drop it. And we went for a massive walk down the back of our town's castle, and we were crossing a stream, and of course I managed to get my foot stuck and go flying forward, getting my up to my knees soaking wet, mud all over my hands, and my older sister was like, I wish I'd been filming. But yeah, it was a really lovely walk apart from falling in the stream, but it was bound to happen. Me and streams just do not go together. Keep me away from any stream. And then we went and popped in to see my grandma and grandpa just stood by the door because our shoes were literally muddy as hell. And that's when my grandma mentioned about how our uncle and his girlfriend and cousin had been down. And yeah, if I'd known that, I would have gone down there instead, avoided falling in the stream. But yeah, it was good. We'll see them again, and I got some snaps from there that I'm going to show you guys now of my walk. It was such a lovely walk, lovely blue skies, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the can't speak. Hope you guys enjoy seeing those photos now. I managed to get one of the church and of this really cool tree in the field, and yeah, I just can't speak. I'm literally so tired. I think it's the weather, it's just such a gloomy day outside, it's just making me really sleepy, and yeah, I just keep on tripping on my words. We all have those days, I think, where we just can't get what we're trying to say out, and yeah, really frustrates me how I get that quite a lot. And then we made our way home. My older brother and sister went off to Nando's with some of their work colleagues, and I was watching a bit of the Divergent film, wrote a bit of my journal, listened to music, and then I went off to the pub with my mates and played a game of Ludo, brought it along, love a bit of Ludo, and I came second, mate came first, and my other mate came third, and I was literally so close to coming last, and I thought I cannot lose at this game. It's one of my favourite board games, and so I managed to come second. So I was like, phew. And while there, I had some cheesy chips and a bit of cheesecake and several J2Os. Love a good J2O, and I'm going to show you guys photos of what I had for tea there now. It was such a good evening. We then popped to the shops as my best mate had to get a few things, and then we made our way back, and then we parted off ways, and I got back, I watched the UK soaps, finished my journal, put that away, had some cereal, and then my younger sister's mate ended up staying over, and I then went off to bed. And then on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up, got showered and changed, watched some TikToks, posted some TikToks and drafted some as well, and I was just watching a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music, doing some drawing and colouring in. My older brother and sister and younger brother had gone down to my grandparents' house to help my grandma book Lion King tickets for all of us that she's planning to take us to, which is awesome. I'm not sure if it's been sorted yet, but I think they're in the midst of like sorting that out, which is quite exciting. And yeah, I haven't been to the theatre in so long. I was supposed to be going to see The King and I, which I was so looking forward to, and then of course just as we were about to, it was March 2020, and of course lockdown started, so yeah, kind of stopped that. So I'm looking forward to hopefully going back to the theatre soon. Then I had some breakfast and I watched Friends with Benefits, which is such a great movie, with my younger sister. My mum and I got up and we were watching a bit of TV. My dad had gone off to bed and he'd been sorting stuff around the house, and then my grandma got us all butties, this sandwich place which is so good, and older brother and younger brother got back with the butties, and younger sister was on the PlayStation, and my older sister was at hers, and she's off to our family friend's house up near London to stay for 3 days just before she goes back to work after half term. And I had my butties lunch and it was so good, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I then had a shave, and the shaver wasn't charged properly, so I had to wait until my dad got back from work so he could finish it. So I had like half shaved, half not shaved, which is not good. So he finally managed to finish that. My older brother and younger brother went off to the gym. I watched the Aussie soaps, wrote a bit of my journal, listened to a bit of music, and my brothers are now back from being at the gym. And I almost forgot to show you guys these for my subscription. Yes, I know I'm awesome like that. I have a subscription my sister gave me, and these are like barista kind of ones. They have coffees, croissants and spoons, and as I work in a cafe bar kind of place where there's lots of cakes and teas and stuff always being served, I can't wait to wear these to work, and yeah, they are awesome. I then had my tea. We had Spanish chicken for tea and it literally smelled so good, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Oh my god, it was so good. Love Spanish chicken. Haven't had Spanish chicken in such a long time, so I was so happy when I found out that we were having that for tea. Then I helped tidy away, and I'm now off to go and watch the UK soaps, and have to watch last night's RuPaul's Drag Race versus the World. Here it is very dramatic, the elimination. I've seen lots of people talk about it on Twitter, but I'm like la 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 la, or like this, because I don't want to hear or see anything about it, because I don't want any spoilers. And yeah, I have work tomorrow doing 10 till 3, and then Friday I have the day off. But unfortunately I have the dentist. It's just a hygiene checkup, but I'm really nervous that they're going to be like, yeah, you have to have like teeth taken out or you have to have fillings. But hopefully I should not, no, because I have been brushing my teeth day and night. I've been brushing them really well. I haven't had any teeth ache or gum problems. I've been doing really well. It's just the ones at the back I struggle to get to, and it literally makes me gag. So yeah, I have been working my ass off to get these teeth as good as they can be, and yeah, hopefully fingers crossed they are not. I've just been doing some new illustrations, bit of colouring again, and just watching some murder, mystery and makeup videos on YouTube, which I absolutely love. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a great week so far. All have a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you in a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.